back. So it's good. I got my shorts underneath, so I'm not showing anything. It's perfect. Wait for a couple people to get on. I will pause for some W's. Sorry, y'all. I'm pausing for thumbnails. We're about to cook dinner. I got my nurse outfit on, and I got shorts on underneath, because I know y'all gonna want me to twerk, and I'm not getting in trouble for having my cheeks out. So I just wanted to clarify that I do have shorts on underneath this. Thank you. Just had to clarify, nigga. Let's do a little clap to start off. And on today's episode of Cooking with Nola, oh, they got the Drew Barrymore knife set. That's nice. We are making steak. Yes, I had to clarify. We're gonna make steak Alfredo. So the first thing I'm gonna do is get my water boiling, because that is what took the longest. That is what took the longest when I made spaghetti. So we are going to get ready by the water in the pot. And let it boil. Let it boil. Let it shake it. Not should be enough water. Put it on the eye. We're going to do large burner. Put it on high. Gives there thin. We're gonna turn it on low. Put a little salt and oil. Spray a little bit of this in. Cool. Let's do a little clap for y'all. Okay. The next thing is we need our steak. Get the steak out of the refrigerator. And butter. We're about to clean our steak. I got this from Kroger's. Little organic grass-fed ribeye. They were on sale for $15, so I got this. Before I do that, I need to grab a plate so I can clean the steak. 1 second. And then I'm going to need some of these. I might as well just take these all out, honestly. So I'm going to need them. I don't need a big ass plate for that steak. We don't need a big ass plate. I like this sink too. It feels so good. Truly colors. Just got paid Friday night. open. You feel so good. Hold on, guys. I'll be back at the chat in a second. Trying to get this steak open. And I'm about to tell y'all about the sauce that I got. Hold on. Let's clean this up. Make sure the water is cold. Cut it off. Alright, that's on there. Rinse the meat, put the meat on the thing, grab. Usually I use paper towels, but they don't have any, so I'm using some napkins. Just want to make sure that the steak is not soaking wet. You want to pat it dry. You want to pat it dry. You want to. Hey, thank you. Pat the steak dry. Get another one. We'll do a little clap for y'all. Little clappy clap. Pat it dry so it's all the way dry. About to wash my hands since I just touched my hands. Feel alright. This napkin shit's gonna be the death of me. I'm about to get a towel to dry my hands off because I'm gonna be washing my hands a lot. So I might go get a towel. Okay. Oh, I got the carbone sauce. It was on sale. Do y'all know the story about the girl? She like went to a guy's house. I think they were supposed to go on a date, and something happened. You have to go on TikTok and search in, put in the lady who stole the carbone sauce. She stole. It was marinara. This is the Alfredo version. I'm sure this is good because Carbone is a restaurant. If y'all don't know, because I don't really like jar Alfredo sauce, but I didn't feel like making some. So when I seen the Carbone, I got the Carbone. But the girl ended up stealing this guy's Carbone marinara sauce, and then she made a video like, and it was so good. Da, 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 after he went viral telling the story, go on TikTok and look up "girl who stole Carbone sauce." So this will be the first time trying the Carbone sauce. All right, I want you guys to move this just a little bit. Should be able to see me now. Cool. Now you want to do a large burner. You want the heat to be kind of high because I like my steak medium well. So you don't want to cook it like low. Like if you were cooking a well done steak, you would want it kind of lower. But I want to get a nice, what's the word I'm looking for? A crust on the steak. So you want it to kind of be high. And get some butter. Some butter in the pan. Put some butter in the pan to cook your steak in. Damn, this eye is kind of fast. Because the water is already damn near boiling. Last time, that shit was taking forever to boil. Literally. I think I like this Airbnb a lot better because the other one is an apartment. This is like a vacation home slash mini home. So I have way more privacy. I don't hear any neighbors upstairs. I don't hear, the main house is way up in the front, so I don't hear nothing going on in their house. Nobody can hear me. I have a lot more privacy. The other one is nice. I like it, but I have a lot less privacy because they're apartments. This is like a vacation home slash mini home. So I do like this Airbnb a little bit better than the other one. More privacy. All right, let the butter melt and get hot. Now we're going to season the steak. And the only thing I put on my steak is salt and pepper. If you watch professional cooks, that's the only thing they put on their steaks. And they have sea salt, which is even better. Using some thick sea salt and some pepper. And I am going to add some garlic powder once it starts cooking. But literally, when you go to a fancy restaurant like Carbone or any of those fancy restaurants, they do butter, they do salt and pepper on the steak, they do butter, and then they add garlic, and then they add rosemary. They don't add any like tenderizer or any like seasoning salt or anything like that. I'm just gonna sprinkle the seasoning salt on. You're gonna make sure you get it everywhere. And this is sea salt. And then you want to flip the steak and do the same thing to the other side. And the last steak that I made was perfect. It came out exactly how I wanted it. And they were very tender. Got the sea salt drizzled all over it. Okay, I'm going to turn this down. Got the butter melted. About to add my steak. You don't want the butter to cook too long because then it will turn to brown butter. Add a generous amount of pepper to both sides. Sorry, chat, I'm trying to get the steak seasoned. I'll be talking to y'all in like 2 seconds. So we get it seasoned and put on. Damn, and the water is already boiling. Steak. Drop it into the pan. I'll let it. And then to get it to crust, you just let it sit. You don't touch it. You don't flip it. You just let it cook, and you should know about when to flip it. The water is roaring, bubbling. I'm going to wash my hands. Do a little clappy clap for y'all. Wash my hands. I'm going to go get a towel to start drying my hands off because I don't want to use one of those. I got me a little hand towel for my hands. Let me turn this down a little bit to like a 5. Hand towel. About to put the noodles in. And I got some organic angel hair pasta. And I'm actually going to turn it down a little bit. Drop the pasta in. No, I'm not breaking it. Leaving it long noodles. Probably put like half of a container. I don't quite know how many noodles I'm going to need. Okay. about to put this in the thing. I don't need no more butter. And I gotta stir my pasta so it doesn't stick together. Angel hair pasta don't take long to cook because it's so thin. So. And there's a strainer here. Perfecto mundo. Perfectimondo. I know I got a little bit more time for the steak to flip. Once it's a little more cooked on the other side, that's how I know it's time to flip it. I don't like my shit bloody. I like it a little bit pink. A little bit pink. Alright, while everything is cooking, I'm going to wash the plate and the knife. Is there anything else dirty? I might leave it. I really love this sink. It's a big sink. Two little. Hold on, let me make sure that this fan is rotating. I think it's just going in this direction. It's kind of perfect. Yeah, blowing towards the kitchen. Yeah, feels great. Moving colors, just got paid Friday night. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Feel alright. Alright, the pasta is honestly probably almost done. That shit was boiling and Angel here don't take shit to cook. Thank you. A little bit longer. It's still just a little bit crunchy. Just a little bit longer. And it's probably about time for me to flip the steak. Yep, perfect crust. Perfect crust. I'm about to show y'all. I mean, perfect. I'm about to get the camera and let y'all see the crust. That's what I mean by a crust. And then we got the noodles boiling, so y'all could get a little. Just got paid Friday night. It's alright. Okay, now we're about to stir the pasta water. I think that the pasta may be almost done. Perfect. Al dente. Take it off. And then a little secret that I learned from the Cooking Network to stop your pasta from cooking, because it continues to cook, put cold water over it after you dump it out. That stops the pasta from continuing to cook. I'm about to rinse it with some cold water. Just got paid. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. rinsing it with cold water. And then I'm going to set these on the side. I'm actually going to put them in this blue bowl. Put it in this blue bowl while the steak is cooking. It should be about done, honestly. It should be done. Let me see if I get a crust. Yep, it's done. About to take it off and put it on a plate and let it rest while I get the sauce going. And you always want to let your steak rest before you cook it. So let it rest. Take it off the plate. I'm about to set it aside. And I'm going to turn this down. And I'm going to use the same pan that I cooked the steak in. We're going to add, sorry, we're going to move this. We're going to add the carbone sauce. I want it to cool down just a little bit because I don't want it to be too hot when I add the carbone sauce. It's actually hot as hell. I want to like let it cool. And I think I might take some of these drippings out too. Just a little bit. Let the pan cool down a second. Put it back on the eye. And now we're going to use our carbone sauce. Thank you for the gift. Yeah, carbone sauce. And I'm going to take a little water, shake it up. I'll do that just a little bit. You don't want it like watery. A little more shake. I'm going to turn the sauce on low. Add some sauce. Do a clap for y'all. Now we're going to need our Parmesan. Got Parmesan. I don't have that much left, so I'm just going to add the rest. And then I'm going to add onion powder, garlic powder, and some Italian seasoning. And you can be generous with the onion powder and garlic powder because it's not salty at all. Onion powder, garlic powder, and my favorite thing, don't sleep on the Italian seasoning. Italian seasoning. And I'm going to bring the camera in so you guys can see what it looks like. Then I'm going to stir it up. Stir it up real good. And I'm going to add my pasta directly into the sauce. So stir it. Let it get warm. I got it on low so it doesn't burn. Now let's put the camera back on me. It's only been 25 minutes. I thought this was going to take a lot longer to cook. So it didn't take that long. Alright. I want to kind of taste the sauce a little bit. That's good for a jar sauce. I really don't like jar Alfredo, but I was just gonna settle for it because I didn't feel like making some from scratch. Even though it's nothing but heavy whipping cream, Parmesan, garlic, shit like that. I just didn't feel like doing that. But I will do it next time. Alright, we got the sauce getting warm. We our steak resting. About to take our pasta and add the pasta to the carbon sauce. To the carbon sauce. What did Drake say? Hating assholes. What did he say? Can't. Hold on. Something about bitches gonna tell you it's a chill night because they can't get a table at Carbone. What do you say? Hating assholes. Funny as hell, man. Drake literally has a song for everything. Literally. They gonna tell you it's a chill night. Okay, we're gonna add the cold pasta to the hot sauce to let this cold pasta warm up. And I'm only gonna add a little bit at a time because I don't want it to be dry. So I'm gonna stir it in and see where we're at with sauce to noodle ratio. And if I need more, I'm gonna add more. I just don't want it to be dry, so. I think I can add more pasta. I think it's pretty good. Just want to make sure that it's saucy. Said you too saucy, too bossy. You moved in and moved off me. Ought to be with somebody who just started to move bossy. Literally, you see how we got a motherfucking lyric for everything? He said they ain't got no police in their blood. Love showing the cakes, you know that they eat it up. I crack myself up. He said, how am I supposed to wipe it? You ain't Aisha enough. Alright, this is enough noodles, the sauce ratio. And now I just want the noodles to warm up because they're cold from the cold water. The rest of these noodles I'm throwing away because there's not that many and there's no more sauce. I'm going to throw the rest of them away. I'll have to leave them. So while these are warming up, I'm going to keep these on low. And I'm going to wash the dishes. I just want y'all to be able to see me. Do a little. Oh, there is a garbage disposal. I could have put them in the garbage disposal. Alright. Get these dishes washed. for the gas. Alright, I just need the water to get hot. So I can fill up the people. Like, warming up a little bit. Let's clap while we wait. Ought to be with niggas who just started to move Boston. This shit taking forever to warm up. Love showing the cake. She know that they eat it up. This might be as warm as this shit get. Damn. Alright, it's gonna work with it. You just gonna work with it because it's not getting no hotter than that. Let me check on the pasta. It's cooking real low, so it should be straight. Daylight coming and we wanna go home. All that people niggas who just started to move Boston. I'm probably gonna use that towel as a dish towel because I don't see one. I think that might be a drying rack, but I'm not 100% sure. So I'm gonna dry these bitches off one by one. Set them to the side. 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 Do a little clapper clap. Yeah. Mr. Dale. Daylight coming and we wanna go. I don't know why that shit stuck in my head. I just watched that clip from Beetlejuice. Used to be one of my all-time favorite movies ever did. We used to watch that shit back to back to back to back to back. That was one of my favorite movies. I have not seen the new one though. I need to watch the new one. Daylight coming and we wanna go home. That is a day. Daylight coming and we wanna go home. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Everybody bunch. It's what 7 foot, it's a bunch. Daylight coming on home. I think that's everything. Yeah, we can tell. Daylight come and me wanna go home. Okay. Okay, let's check on the noodles. Let me dry my hands off real good. Stir the noodles. They should be warm. I'm about to turn it off because it's starting to get a little dry. And I like the noodle to sauce ratio. Okay. Is it warm? Maybe. It's still a little cold. I'm gonna turn the heat up a little bit. Okay, while I let those warm up a little bit, let's cut the steak. Let's cut the steak. Let's do a clap for y'all. And now we can cut the steak. And I should be able to do it on camera. Just bring it down. I think I'm gonna sit down for this. Ooh, shit. Okay. It's pink. I thought it was going to be too red, and it's not. It's perfect. This is exactly, I'm going to show you how I like my steak. You see that pink on the inside? Perfect. Okay, each a little piece. Now that's that shit right there. That sea salt definitely made a big difference. I used sea salt last time too. I just used Himalayan pink salt, which isn't sea salt, but it's kind of. I've been 2 for 2 on my steaks lately. I'm getting it back. I'm getting it back. Alright, the pasta should be done now. I'm about to make my plate for y'all so y'all can see the final touches. Drink me. Whew. Okay, I need me a plate. And I'm about to show y'all my creation. Let me see if there's something else that's in. I dropped the noodle on the floor. Exactly what I was looking for. Tongs. And whatever I don't eat, I will eat later. I want there to be a decent amount of pasta because it's a big ass steak. Like I said, I probably won't eat all of this right now. This will probably be like 2 sitting type of thing. Then I got pasta left if I want to just get some Alfredo with noodles. Put this on the high, cover it, let it cool before I put it up. And now we got the pasta. We're just gonna add our strips of steak on top of it. Like so, like such. Shout out Tabitha Brown. Honestly, that's enough steak for me for one meal. I'll probably eat the rest, the other little strips. There's like 4 little strips left. I'll probably eat that with the rest of the pasta. So we got the steak, Alfredo, and then they got Parmesan Parmesan cheese. Sprinkle a little of that on top. And I'm going to take a bite on camera so y'all can see. I am going to use a knife to cut my steak. Just a little flat for y'all. To a little clap. I just want to take a bite while I'm alive. I'm going to try this little piece of steak, cut it in half. And let's see, it's the first time I've ever had this. I've seen this all over my FYP page. And I've never actually tried it. 嗯， this is good. Ten out of 10. I'm gonna put this in the microwave. I'm gonna eat this a little bit later. I'm gonna keep the silverware. And now I'm gonna put the rest of this stuff in a container. I got another pair of tongs. I could have sworn I was going to see. Put the steak. And the steak can go right in here. The rest of the pasta. We got 2 meals. I'm gonna let this pan soak a little bit. Let this cool down before I put it in the refrigerator. Clean up my mess. Okay, I got that soaking. I got all the dishes up that I washed. Is there anything else I need to do before we move on? What time is it? It's 5. We have a few minutes until it's been an hour long, so I'll probably just do some twerking at the end, just so that this is an hour-long video. Bring this right here. Let's do some twerking for you all. Daylight's coming, whoa. Eight foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch. Daylight's coming, you wanna go home. There, miss a day. I'm honestly about to do this because I got some other stuff I need to do. It's only 40 minutes, but, well, there's 300 people in here. I'm going to go for I'm going to go until an hour. I was going to end it, but again, we got people in here, so let's do this a little longer. Take care of a couple things, and I'll be back online. There, Mr. Dale. Daylight's come, and me wanna go home. There. Mr. Dale. Daylight's come, and me wanna go home. Daylight's coming and we wanna go home. 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot punch. Y'all know I be having shit stuck in my head. I don't know. I'm gonna be singing that shit forever. It's weird. My little ankle thing is falling down. Six foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch. Daylight to come and me wanna go home. Miss a day, oh. Daylight to come and me wanna go home. Daylight come and me wanna go home. 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch. Daylight come on, you wanna go home. 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch. Daylight come on, me wanna go home. Day is the day. I'm just trying to wonder. I don't know if I brought. Oh, day is the day. Oh. See how much time we have left. We almost have 5 more minutes. I'm trying to stay on. I'm going to drink some water. I'm about to put these water in the freezer. So they get real cold. Whew. 7 foot, 8 foot, 6 foot bunch. Daylight come on, wanna go home. 5 more momentos. 5 more momentos. Shit didn't drop again. Six foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch. Daylight come on, you wanna go home. We're only at 56 minutes. They don't know about us, they don't know about us. What did I do to deserve you? They don't know about us, they don't know about it. They don't talk about it, don't talk about it. No, 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 no. They don't know about us, they don't know about it. And they know about us. Say so, how could they know? How could they know? How could they know about you? Say so, how could they know? How could they know? Don't listen to what people say. They don't know how you be. Where we at now? Okay, I'm ending it. I tried to do it, but I can't. I'll be back, y'all.